used to have the ring the hour before me. And I remember watching him, he was just like this big hulking monster walking around.
Dude, he's so ridiculously tall.
Yeah, ridiculous.
He's so tall and long, and he moves so good for a big heavyweight.
Nice dude, though.
God, he's a great guy. He's a sweetheart of a guy.
Good. Let's go. Last 10, put in, let's go. Put in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Woo!
I've been hungry, and I stay hungry in the sense that even when you don't have nothing, you don't settle for less. As I always say, when you're on ground zero, the only way to look is up. So keep on achieving.
Keeping up with Alexander Usyk's camp is the exact moment this whole narrative shifts from entertainment to something far more serious. AJ isn't just getting ready for Jake Paul, he's leveling up with the very man who once solved the puzzle of beating him. He's stepping away from his usual routine, ditching the comfort of London, and flying out to surround himself with the people who operate at the absolute top of the sport.
He's so different. His style is so different. You know, he's so economical. Like, he puts pressure on guys without throwing too many punches, and then starts to figure holes out, and the way he can explode and move in with one shot, my God.
Yeah, take his jab off him, he got a decent jab, take it off him. And again, take his jab off him, use that defense, that glove and that head move. And again. Good. There you go. He won't see them coming, you see.
The ultimate goal, yeah, is to walk out that night of the fight and know you put in 100%.
That alone tells you his mindset has changed. I'm not working with Ben Davison. London's too distracting, so I accepted an invite to train with Team Usyk. Training's been sharp, Joshua said, and you can practically feel the gears turning already. He's not looking for familiarity. He's hunting growth. Calling Usyk one of the best alive while praising the brains behind the champion.
Speed. Go again. Good.
Joshua made it clear this camp is about absorbing world-class habits, tightening every screw, and pushing himself into a different bracket of discipline. We already knew training with Usyk meant Joshua wasn't treating this like a crossover spectacle, but then Eddie Hearn starts talking like a man who knows he's holding the winning lottery ticket. And suddenly the whole situation feels like a polished heist movie, where AJ walks away with the prize before anyone realizes what happened.
If I'm going to be honest, I'm going to break his face, I'm going to break his body up, I'm going to stomp all over him. That's my mentality, right? That's a fighter's mentality, and I know what's in my heart, I know what's in my mind, and I'm here to compete. I'm here to prove myself that I'm the better fighter, so I'm looking forward to it, and I'll do that until I finish fighting, no matter who it is.
Eddie basically shrugged and said, Jake signed the contract and we just nodded. And the confidence in his voice is almost comedic. He's describing the matchup like a routine spar, and when a promoter sounds that casual, you know the fighter in the gym must be looking absolutely terrifying. Joshua's out there absorbing Usyk-level structure, sharpening his stamina, building that old menace back up. Meanwhile, Jake is out front selling courage like it's a limited edition sneaker drop. And look, fair play to Jake for believing in himself.
No one forces me to do anything. I make the decision myself, and if I didn't want to do it, I wouldn't. So when I'm faced with the challenge, I just embrace it. And what can one man do except for give his best? If you fail, you try again. If you win, you try again and get better. So as long as you maintain and you stay consistent, you'll forever be a winner and a champion in the people who love you in their eyes, because they support you nevertheless, as long as you're trying again and again and again.
But there's something undeniably funny about calling AJ washed, while that same AJ is being sculpted like the final boss of the heavyweight division. You can feel the setup. This isn't hype for hype's sake. This is Eddie laying out Joshua's global comeback plan with Jake positioned as the launch pad. And all of us are watching, waiting for the moment heavyweight reality strolls in taps the mic, and goes, "All right, enough talking, let's wrap this show up." Eddie Hearn had everyone acting like AJ versus Jake Paul was some high-end corporate merger disguised as a fight.
Necessarily fair to AJ. I just know that I have the power and the timing. It's the shots that you don't see coming that knock people out. And I'm a tricky knockout artist that people don't give me enough credit for. I've won knockout of the year. So he has to be careful. And I do have the timing, the speed, and the tricks up my sleeve to be able to hit a shot on this guy that he doesn't see coming that can put him to sleep 1,000%.
And just when that energy settles, Gareth A. Davies shows up from bright, beachy Miami, basically going, "Yeah, this whole thing is absolutely nuts." And honestly, facts. Welcome to the most unpredictable heavyweight side quest of the decade. We all know exactly what we're watching. Peak entertainment wrapped in a layer of "does this even make sense?" The hype is skyscraper level, but the logic is somewhere doing stretches in the background. Gareth labels it strange, I call it heavyweight chaos roulette. One moment it's AJ walks through him, the next it's, well, boxing is weird.
We were presented with an offer to fight Jake Paul, and we took it with both hands. I mean, we'd be crazy not to. AJ was going to fight this week here. We didn't sign a contract, but we made an offer to Cassius Chaney. We were going to fight an 8-round fight here. We were going to rock up on fight night, just wrap the hands, and no one was going to know about it. And you wouldn't have seen him all week. We would have just turned up fight night. And now we're doing an 8-rounder a few weeks later for a 40th or 40 times the money we were going to get to fight tonight against Jake Paul.
And suddenly everyone's imagining the most uncomfortable freak accident in boxing history. And let's be real. The pressure isn't sitting on Jake's shoulders at all. It's on AJ. If he's too relaxed, people yell mismatch. If he's too careful, suddenly Jake's being treated like he discovered a cheat code. Boxing fans online? Still undefeated at making no sense. But here's where it gets interesting. While Gareth frames it as a no-win situation, I see a seismic moment in the making. AJ, the polished heavyweight statesman, stepping in with expectation and legacy under the spotlight. Jake Paul, the chaos merchant, turning everything into a viral moment, whether it deserves it or not. You can feel the temperature rise already. It's not just physical tension, it's mental warfare. Every stare down, every soundbite, every glove tap is being slowed down, broken down, and analyzed like a cinematic game trailer. This isn't a normal fight. It's worlds colliding for everyone to witness. Love it, hate it, or just here for the absurdity. When that first bell hits, all the memes disappear and the truth takes over. And we're all sitting tight, waiting to see whose confidence actually holds up when the lights hit for real. And just when Gareth had everyone wondering whether this whole matchup is a grand spectacle or some wild boxing sociology project, Wade Plemons jumps in and shifts the whole narrative straight onto Jake Paul's mentality. And this is where things really heat up. We're way past confidence now. Jake is moving like the lead character in his own action movie. He's not just predicting success, he's visualizing a highlight reel knockout on a former unified heavyweight champion like he discovered secret powers coded into the bottom of an energy drink. And listen, that self-belief is exactly why he's climbed this far, but anyone with even one working eye can see this isn't just bold. This is strolling into a lightning storm with a selfie stick and calling it personal growth. Might be about to collide headfirst with cold, unforgiving reality. He's not throwing hands with a random cruiserweight who forgot his fundamentals. He's stepping in against a man who delivers punches like overdue bills. Jake calling AJ robotic is good comedy, but even a slow Anthony Joshua is still a 250-pound freight train that doesn't need speed to dismantle whatever's in front of it. Jake's belief system is powerful, no doubt. But confidence doesn't soften uppercuts, and mindset doesn't shrink a 6'6" Olympic-made powerhouse looking at you like lunch. This isn't inspirational quotes and daily affirmations. This is raw physics dressed in boxing trunks. And what makes this whole situation even crazier is the insane tightrope Anthony Joshua has to walk. If he toys around with Jake, everyone shouts, "Embarrassing." If he steamrolls him in seconds, everyone yells, "Pointless mismatch." AJ is basically stuck in a no-win optics game while Jake is out here acting like he's unlocking his superhero arc, preaching destiny while the boxing universe is quietly preparing the world's sharpest reality check. And look, I'll give Jake his flowers, the confidence, the courage, the absolute audacity.